Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you a quick way to save battery power on your Steam Deck. Now I chose Mortal Shells because this game runs really hot and really hard on my Steam Deck. So I had it charged up before I started the video and it kind of already dropped to 92%, and that's because I had my settings all the way up. You know, I have everything on default. So one thing that I do first is I go to my performance overlay, so I can go to the first one so I can see my frames per second over here. I usually like to watch that so I can see what the game looks good on and what it really runs on. At the moment it's around 30, but I've seen this game go up to like 40 or 50. So the first thing I'll do is I'll go to my battery and I'll go to frame rate. I'm gonna cut that down to about 30, and you probably see it go up just maybe a little bit. Right now I'm at 1 hour and 36 minutes. So the next thing that I will do is my half rate shading, and I'll go back and look at the battery. It's not really moving that much right now. So next thing I will do is I'll go to my refresh rate. Right now it's on 60. I'm gonna move that actually all the way down to 40. Now this game can run on like 20 frames per second. Like, at least for me, like, it's very doable. You know, it doesn't look that bad at all. And then I'll go back and look at my battery. It's already coming up a bit. It's gonna come up slowly, so I'm not exactly sure where it's gonna stop at. But also, another tip is go to your settings on the side, go all the way down to your controller, and I'll turn off, you see mine is already turned off, but your game rumble and your Steam haptics. By default, I think they're both on, so you can go ahead and cut those off if you're trying to save battery power. So let's see what we're at right now. We're already at 2 hours and 9 minutes. Now, the next thing that I would do, well, it's still coming up. You go to start. Now, most games is already, you know, for the Steam, you can go to your options, go to video. You can change your resolution of your screen. I usually leave mine as big as it can because I like to get the most out of it. But you can always lower your resolution to save battery power. You can turn down your brightness within the game. Now they have on this game you have quality presets. So what I would do is mine is on high. I'm actually gonna go to low. Put everything on low. It was on high. Now, then I will go. Another thing you can do is you can see already that the battery had jumped almost to 3 hours and it's still rising, as opposed to where we were for about an hour and like what 30-40 minutes that we were at. Another thing you can do is turn on your brightness. Easy way to do that is hold the button with the 3 dots on there, and then on your left thumbstick you can go press down a bit. Now the picture on here got really bright. I will probably just go and just tinker with the settings. Doesn't look that bad on the Steam Deck, but it probably looks worse on the iPhone. So don't get me wrong, it's still definitely playable. So if you go look at the battery power, look at that, 4 hours just from doing like those simple things. And you can pretty much do this with any games. It works with emulators. The only problems that I really run into is that if the game looks extremely choppy, you see he's coming to try to kill me because I'm giving away the secrets of the Steam Deck. But you see, it doesn't look, you know, it's still playable. But like I said, like some games, like if you're trying to frame rate like down too much, it'll probably become too unplayable, if you know what I mean. So those are just my quick tips. Another thing you can also do, I'm gonna try to get away from him, is if I don't usually do this though, but you can turn on your TDP limit. Now, to me, this is totally unplayable. Like, me personally, I can't play like that. What that saves like a lot of battery power, but I just choose not to do that. See, I'm almost at 440. but I can't play with that because to me it looks ridiculous. Some people, they work on their GPU clock control and their scaling filter. I don't, because I don't know how to. That's just my suggestion. And then like around here, about 4 hours for a game like this, like that's perfect. Even though an hour is not bad, like not bad at all. So if I got it down like this low, I'm gonna just play with it and see, like maybe if I want the frame rate up, maybe I can still get some better gameplay out of it. Like, okay, it went down to about 3 hours and some change. Probably gonna end up around maybe 3, which is still not bad. And you can pretty much play like that. So that's just some quick tips of how to save battery power. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and adios. Peace.